Yo, so what's up? Look, at first, before I get started and talk about what happened, um, be sure to subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, and if you want to join the course, it will be in the description box. Now, I know you guys are wondering why. Man, if this guy is so great, then why is he telling us and showing us his losses? Well, let me tell you something about losing, okay? Losing is a good thing, okay? Losing is a good thing because if you don't lose, then you won't learn. And then if you don't learn, there will be no more lessons. See what I did there? My 3 L's. Lose, learn, lesson. Or you can lose, lesson, learn. Whichever one. My 3 L's. Take them. You can have them. Okay? You need to lose. Fail big. Fail big. Fall big. Okay? Because once you lose, you're going to do whatever it takes to not do it again, right? It's kind of like when you're cooking some grease on the stove. You're only going to burn yourself once because you remember how I felt whenever that grease touched your hand or that grease touched your leg or fell on your foot or whatever happened, right? You're only going to do it once, okay? Losing is a really good thing, guys. Come in peace with losing in the market. Don't run from your losses. I have blown plenty of accounts. Pretty sure if you're watching this, you've blown plenty of accounts. I've stopped blowing accounts because I've learned when to take my losses. Because I've learned my lessons in the past. I've learned my lessons in the past. Whenever I see the market going way out of what I predicted, I just take my loss. Go reevaluate what I did wrong and then go do it again. That's it. See, it's not about how hard you get hit. It's about if you're going to get back up and do it again. Okay? And more than likely, you will. You know, on average, a foreign exchange trader quits within the first year. Well, it's September. I've been trading 1 year. I'm still here. I'm still learning. I'm still growing. And I'm still teaching. I've taught over 100 students. And I feel like, what kind of mentor am I if I don't talk about my losses? What kind of mentor am I if I just show these people all I do is win, 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 win? No. Sometimes in the markets, I do lose. Do I blow my account anymore? No. I refuse to blow my account. And this is the cold part. I'm a risky trader. On a small account, I trade 40 cents. I trade 50 cents. Now, I want to do a standard, but I do 40, 50 cents, or even 30 cents. Okay? Now, let me show you guys what happened. Okay? And let me tell you guys up front. On this Osprey account, I deposited $200. I use Osprey and Traders Way. Those are the two brokers I use. On this Osprey account, I deposited $200. I believe it was on Sunday. Okay? I didn't see a good setup on Sunday, so I said I'm not going to trade on Sunday. I normally trade Monday nights going into Tuesday London session. So last night, I thought Euro USD, okay, let me go to it right quick. I thought Euro USD was going to drop because I used the RSI indicator. Now, not to take away from the RSI indicator, the RSI indicator is really good. It is really powerful. But see, what I've learned about using the RSI is if you place your trade too early, it will humble you. And that's what happened to me. Okay? I only deposited $200 in this account. As you guys can tell, my balance is $186. Now, I know you're wondering, well, Terry, if you deposited $200 or $200 in your account, you've only lost, what is that? What, $15? No, I lost more than that. At one point, I was down to about $62 on this account yesterday. Okay, let me show you account history. Okay, I literally just created this account. Okay, I think it's going to show y'all where I deposited, but here it goes. Okay. I won my first trade on this account, and look, 2 back-to-back losses. $133 is what I lost yesterday or last night because I got in the trade way too early. My loss was here, but my lesson was here on this chart. Okay. My lesson was whenever I'm using an RSI, and hopefully you guys are learning from this as I'm talking about it, whenever you're using an RSI indicator, you need to make sure that the RSI looks the same on all charts. Okay. And I preach this, and I didn't even follow through with it because I was so excited. I'm ready to grow this small account again. By the way, I did withdraw the 5,000 that I won last week. Okay. That's just what we do, guys. We got bills to pay. I got a family to feed. So I went ahead and put another 200 in Osprey and started all over again. Okay. But that's how you become better. You have to challenge yourself. You have to make yourself think and work. But anyways, enough of that. So Euro USD, I clicked on, was it H1? So I knew, and if you guys are in my Discord group, then you know that I literally talk about Euro USD like it's my wife. Okay. So let me delete it right quick. Delete this trend line. So I knew that Euro USD has been in a strong upward trend. Okay. It's been in a strong upward trend. Okay. So here, it was a touch. Here, it was a touch. Okay. And then it retraced down, and I did catch this W. Okay. And I tell my team, I say, typically, whenever you have a high, the market is going to drop. Okay. Then it had a high, then the market is going to drop. And then this was the retrace week. And then we hit the high again. And then it drops. This was retrace week. And then we have another high. Okay. So I'm thinking to myself, okay, we had another high. This is going to drop. So let me go ahead and place my sell right now. I placed 2 back-to-back 40-cent losses. Okay. 2 back-to-back. Because I was so excited and just knew that this was going to work itself out. And this is the cold part. If you look at this $4 win right here, this was my indication. Oh, I'm in the money. Let me go ahead and place 2 more sells. I walked away from my computer, went and took a shower or something like that. Then all of a sudden I'll come back. I'm like, wow, I lost $133. So I went ahead and took my L and I reevaluated. What did I do wrong? I was like, man, Terry, you did everything right, man. You knew it was going in an upward trend. You know, once it comes up, must come down. The RSI looked like it was overbought. What did you do wrong? What I did wrong was I jumped the gun. RSI, yes, was overbought. But RSI was overbought. And it didn't want to come down until it wanted to come down. So I jumped the gun. I should have waited for confirmation. I thought just because I had this small win here, that I was good. I got so cocky and so confident that I didn't come to look at these lower time frames. If it's one thing that I teach as well, if you're going to use the RSI indicator, make sure all the time frames match up. If they don't match up, then you made a bad boo-boo, okay? Another lesson I learned was when you are using an RSI indicator, you need to make sure, okay? You need to make sure that you don't jump in right away whenever you see it overbought or oversold. Because what happens is whenever it touches this line up here, it hugs this, okay? If you look, if you just look, let's go over here. You look here, look. It touched the overbought, right? And then did it drop immediately? No, it didn't. It hugged it, okay? This is the H4. So this RSI has been overbought for, let me see, that's what, 2 days? Most traders, we jump the gun. We don't go down to the lower time frames to see what the lower time frames are doing. We just see that RSI is overbought, and then we place our trade. or we say it's oversold, and then we just place our trade. You have to wait for confirmation on every chart, because if not, you're going to have losses like mine. Okay, I jumped the gun. I knew what I did wrong. I thought just because it was overbought, I'm good. No. That's not the way this market works, man. You got to remember, the market is not going to give you anything. The market is going to make you work for it. You got to remember, there's millions and millions of other traders using the same indicator as you. The banks are not going to give you money. The bank's going to make you work for it. Now, looking at it right now, guys, obviously I was right. Your Euro USD did drop. RSI was a great indication on this trade, but I got in right here on this bullish candle because I thought this was going to happen here. It actually didn't happen until here. And to be honest, to be 100% honest, it didn't even happen until the next day, because I made this mistake last night about what time was that when I made this trade? It says 5:21:16. So yeah, I made this mistake last night. And this was a little bit before dinner. I was so confident and so cocky. So confident and so cocky that I walked away from my computer and didn't even do my full analysis. Learn from me. Okay? If there's anything that any trader should tell you, is sometimes whenever you're overconfident or too cocky, you get humbled. And these markets will humble you. Okay? Now, that was my lesson. Okay? That was me talking about my losses. Okay? But what I learned though, if I just would have waited one more day or waited a couple more hours, it would have did exactly as I predicted, and it did. Okay? Now, let's talk about the positives. Okay? You need to turn a negative into a positive, and that's what I did. I took my losses. Okay? As you guys can see, I'm doing this live. Okay? This is on my live account. Okay? And please don't try to hack my account, because I only have $186 in this account. Okay? That's how you're going to get. Right? And more than likely, I'll probably delete this account and create another one. I have plenty of accounts. But anyways, what I did was I said, man, Euro USD owes me money, and I know it's going to drop. I just know. So you know what I did? Okay? Let me do the math for you right quick. Hold on. Let me get my phone out. I don't want to make this video too long, but I just want you guys to learn from me. Okay? Learn from me. Okay? I can't be a mentor. I can't be a guru if I'm not open and honest with you. Okay? I really don't do this stuff for people's approval. I do this to help people because I feel like this is what God would want me to do. Okay? Let's do, what is that? 101 minus 32. So yeah, $69. Okay? So equal, so 69, or sorry, let's do 200 minus 69. Okay, so yeah, my account was at $69 last night. Most traders, when their account gets that low, they give up. They're upset, or they do revenge trading, which isn't really good. Okay, which isn't really good. Do not revenge trade. If there's anything else I can teach you, do not revenge trade. Sorry, I did that math wrong. 67. It really don't matter. It was a $60 account. But don't revenge trade. Take a step back. Go evaluate why you took your loss. And come back and do it again the next day. I didn't say the next hour. Come do it the next day. Okay? You can watch your charts while you're watching TV. You can watch your charts while you're sitting at dinner. But don't place a trade again until you know 100% why you took your loss. And then once you establish why you took that loss, then you're going to make the right trade. Because see, what I did was I turned that $100 or that $60 account to a $186 account. So that means today I made, I think it was like 115, 120 bucks. Okay. I'm trying to grow this a small account. If it's one thing that you've learned, or maybe you guys haven't learned, it's really hard to grow a small account. And see, instead of me running away from the challenge, I ran towards it. Okay. That's how anything in life, you don't run away from your problems, you run towards it. Okay. Don't run away from your challenge, run towards it. Okay. I'm a true believer that God put a lot of things in front of us for a reason. Okay. As a mentor, as a teacher, I have to go through these things so the next student that I teach can understand why they took the loss or why it's not working. I've been through enough in my year of trading to tell you why a lot of things has happened. And I'm getting good, guys. I made a lot of money trading. I made a lot of money trading. And I've lost a lot of money trading. Okay. But the psychology of the game is just don't ever give up. Keep going. Keep grinding. Keep pushing. Okay. Now, let's talk about what I did. And I'm going to wrap this video up. Okay. I'm just talking to you. I'm just being honest. So what I did was build my confidence back up. So I took my first trade of the day, and this actually was a signal call, I believe, that I placed in my group. And $20 here, $16 there. At this time, I'm like, okay, I'm starting to feel it again. $7 here, $6 there, $12 there, $14 there, another $12, $3, $44. It's my last trade of the day. Okay, and that was on GBP USD. Okay. Obviously, you guys are probably wondering, well, I thought you said you traded Euro USD. I did trade Euro USD, but I also traded GBP USD because those are my two favorite pairs. Another thing I can teach you, some free game, guys. Whenever you're trading these markets, you need to find two favorite pairs and stick to it. Okay. Because with Euro USD, I've been marrying this pair. If you go watch my other YouTube videos, I talk about Euro USD in almost all of them. I know what Euro USD's been doing because I've been watching it for months. Kind of like when you're in a marriage or a relationship. If you've been with your wife for 3 months or your girlfriend for 3 months, 6 years, 7 years, however, I'm just jumping all over the board. But if you've been with them for so long, you eventually know what they're going to do. Okay? I'm giving away a lot of free game right now. And hopefully y'all soaking it in. Find your favorite two pairs. Stick to them. Now, I'm not telling you not to go trade on gold because I have and did trade gold last week and I made $1,000. But I only trade gold because I've been also watching gold as well. I didn't have to jump in and like, oh, what is gold doing? Okay. But my favorite two pairs are Euro USD and GBP USD. Then I will also look at gold. And to be honest, the only reason why I didn't even know what gold is doing or the NAS 100 is doing because of my mentees, the people that I train and teach ask me to look at it. So I've been watching it for them, but I've also got it programmed to my mind that, hey, that these pairs has been on a high right now. They're still shooting up. Same thing with gold. I knew that gold, it was here. It was at a high, right? It was stagnant here, and then it shot back up, trying to touch this high again. And it's coming back down. But anyways, so overall, I just wanted to touch bases with you guys and let you know, hey, we mentors lose. It's just part of the game. It's part of the market. You will lose in the market. But the name of the game is you win more than you lose. I lost twice yesterday. It was a big loss. Sure, it was. But then I just gained it back. And guess what I'm going to do tomorrow? I'm going to win. Guess what I'm going to do Thursday? I'm going to win. Guess what I'm going to do Friday? If I decide to trade, I'm going to win. Okay? You can't win all your trades. But as long as you lose lesson learned or learn lesson, you will always come out on top. Okay? Don't be afraid to take your loss. Do not be afraid to get out to trade. If you feel like it's going sideways, get out and reevaluate what you did wrong so you don't do it again. Okay? This is Terry D, the one and only motivational speaker out of Norman, Oklahoma. Hopefully this video was very informative to you. Sorry about it being so long, but I just wanted you guys to understand that it's okay to lose, guys, because it makes you better. Makes you a better trader, but also makes you a better person. Okay? Don't ever give up. Don't quit. Keep going. I'm keeping going. Guys, it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon and I'm sitting at my house. Thanks to trading and training and motivational speaking. I potentially Uber and Lyft sometimes. I have a t-shirt business. I mean, I have multiple sources of income. But I can tell you, it took me time. It took me work. Remember, I've only been doing trading for a year. Outside of trading, I established and created those other things. So just remember, keep in the faith. Keep strong. Write down a Bible verse, okay? My favorite Bible verses is James chapter 4, verse 2. You have not because you ask not. And when you ask, you must have great intentions. Guys, God has gave me this platform. God has given me this knowledge so I can trade. So I can help others. You have not because you ask not. I asked God for my money. I asked God to help make me financially free. I asked God, can I have back my time? God said, okay, Terry, if this is the things that you really want, I'm going to make you work. But I want you to learn this skill first. Learn this lesson first. And remember, once I make you successful, or once I make you or help you make a lot of money, I want you to do the same thing as somebody else. That's all I got for you, okay? Hopefully this is very informative, very motivational. Keep going. Grow your small account. If you are going to be a dangerous trader like Terry D, just be cautious, okay? You will have to take your losses a lot earlier than you were projected. But I personally, I have a little bit more money to play with. So I said, well, I'm going to go ahead and grow this $200 account, flip it, and turn into, who knows, $1,000 to $2,000, $5,000 account so that I can celebrate my son's birthday here in 2 weeks. But anyways, not to brag or boast, hopefully this is very informative again. Remember to like, subscribe, comment, and let me help mentor you and show you how to become a very profitable trader. Like I always say, remember to put God first and everything else will work itself out. Peace.